end came not as a slow decline, but as a bleeding wound that tore through 3 of our 4 great zealot civilizations in mere hours. I document this tragedy not for an audience, but because the weight of the memory is too heavy to bear alone. It began in Carrleatain, the Coda capital, in a desperate bid to find a weapon against the warlord Telskulda. Our leader Jaxi attempted a summoning. Instead of salvation, he inadvertently tore open portals in the marketplace. Unleashing Dragnifier, the demon lord of the underneath, the demonic horde surged without mercy, tearing down the Emperor's tower and destroying the market. In the chaos, I lost everything. My wife was struck down in our doorway before I could reach her, and my son met a fate too harrowing to put to ink. I escaped through the ancient caverns beneath the city, emerging near the plains of the Yellow Tower. But ruin had already claimed the beautiful landscape. Telskulda himself had destroyed the great tower with his own hands after slaying Master Telskulda. Finding a half-submerged boat, I rowed toward the cavern city of Wolfenir, only to find Telskulda's banners already hanging from its gates. With my boat sunk and nowhere else to turn, I traversed unforgiving deserts, jungles and forests until I reached the final refuge, the Great Box City. It stood scarred but intact, its Coda defenders having repelled Dragnifier's forces. Speaking the old Zelic words, Tunicul Phanix, I was granted entry to join the exhausted survivors gathering at the city center. Atop Garin Hill, a weary but resolute Jaxi invoked the ancient pact. It dictated that should our cities fall, the survivors must unite their relics and rebuild a greater city together. We returned to the leveled ruins of Carrleatain to bury our dead, salvaging only an untorn flag and the bell from the Emperor's tower. We also saw the Yellow Plains reduced to debris, though we found solace in learning that survivors like Alara and Jerkovo still lived. Because the ancient pact required our new capital to be built in an undiscovered, unclaimed region, scouts were dispatched far to the south. A year and a half later, they returned with salvation. They had discovered a sprawling southern landscape littered with ancient Sylvany ape ruins, featuring 2 islands and vast open ground, perfect for the pact's strict requirements. I do not know what will become of the occupied Wolfenir, or where the surviving Yellow Masters will rebuild. But I know the truth Jaxi spoke. The Coda people do not end from the ashes of Dragnifier's destruction. We will begin again. It is time to build back.